Ever since the Affordable Care Act was first introduced into Congress, right? I'm not even talking about the moment it was passed. I'm talking about when it was first introduced by the Democrats. You had Republican politicians tell us every day that we don't like this plan, which we're going to call Obamacare, but we've got our own plan. Okay, we have our own separate piece of, healthcare legislation that we would like to pass. And back then, 15 years ago, the question from reporters, the question from constituents was, okay, well, what is it? And we were told 15 years ago, well, we're not gonna show you. We got to deal with this horrible Obamacare thing first, and then we'll show you ours. And then, of course, they never showed it. And then during Trump's first term, right, the whole thing was repeal and replace. Republicans went as far as to hold the vote to actually repeal the Affordable Care Act, telling us the entire time, we have our own healthcare plan over here. Like, we got it ready, totally ready. You guys can't see it yet, though. First, we got to get rid of Obamacare, but then we're totally going to show you this healthcare plan. We know it's been a few years since we originally said it, but we got it. It's ready, but you can't see it yet. Well, Obamacare didn't go away. Republicans never released their version of a healthcare bill. So fast forward again to the year 2025, and believe it or not, folks, we are having the same conversation with some of the same Republican leaders that we were having 15 effing years ago. Oh, we totally have a healthcare plan ready to go, but we're not going to show it to you. We're a little embarrassed. We're kind of shy. It's a good plan. It's like super, super good, and you're all going to love it and be like, oh my God, you guys are the greatest. You can't see it. Why? We don't know. But this time, they're even more secretive than they were in the past. Because back then, they were at least sharing this non-existent secret plan with their members. But now, thanks to Marjorie Taylor Greene, we know that Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House, is not sharing this so-called plan that he has with anybody. And in fact, in spite of them saying we have a plan, they've also admitted we don't have a plan. We have, as Trump said, concepts of a plan, but no actual plan. Johnson said this. He said, plans and strategies for healthcare reform, but they're leaked in real time. Literally, they're supposed to be private, but they're not. And Marjorie Taylor Greene can come to my office any day at any hour, and I'll lay everything out for her. And then he referenced a 2019 Republican Study Committee plan that proposed changes to healthcare, including reestablishing high-risk pools, which Republican Senator John Kennedy has also suggested doing, which would cause healthcare prices for any high-risk individual to more than double, because that's why the Affordable Care Act got rid of the high-risk pools. It was unfair. But they don't have a plan, folks. They've never had a plan because Republicans don't know how to do anything. They're very stupid people. They're great at manipulating voters. Don't get me wrong. They can do that better than Democrats could ever dream of. That is their one talent. They got two talents. Their other talent, of course, is cutting taxes for the wealthy elite. But the big talent is convincing voters to care about transgender athletes, which affect 3 people in the country. They want you to care about DEI because DEI is bad, right? Yeah, sure, be racist a little bit. Instead of getting people to care about, you can't afford health insurance anymore. Rates are about to skyrocket. You're not even going to be able to go to the doctor. But people didn't care about that when they were voting. No, they cared about transgender athletes. They cared about other people having abortions, which doesn't affect them at all. Like, that's not even up to you. It's not even your life. Why do you care? It's not your job to impose your form of morality on anybody else. But when it comes to actually creating legislation, creating plans, hell, even keeping the government open, Republicans suck. They're the most incompetent human beings on the planet. And they have been lying to us for a decade and a half about having a healthcare plan that is apparently so super secret that nobody, not even their own members, get to see it. And the reason is because it's right here. This is the Republicans' healthcare plan. This is the entire plan that they have. Word for word, right here on my hand. Oh, there's nothing there? Yeah, because it doesn't exist and it never has. Thanks for watching, everyone. You know, we're inching closer and closer to 1 million subscribers, and we're aiming to hit that goal before the year closes. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for joining us as we head towards this huge milestone.